Hello everyone, we're from ADK Advisory Group. My name is Difakar Arya Satya.
My name is Anika Shabinabur.
My name is Amanda Kiranasari.
And today we're going to presentate about our project on measuring customer satisfaction to drive sustainable growth in Indonesia. Next. So prior to rapid expansion of Indonesia's commerce system, conventional or offline retails remained the dominant mode of commerce due to several factors, such as trust deficit, large city-centric economy, and supply chain inefficiency. So how can a shopping system create a trust between buyer and seller, make all necessities accessible, and allows producer or first-hand suppliers to sell directly to customers? Next. So our company that we want to evaluate is Tokopedia. On App Store, Tokopedia has a rating of 4.8 stars from 600,000 and more ratings. And Tokopedia itself is an Indonesian tech company that provides a marketplace where millions of merchants can sell all across Indonesia. And it was established in 2009. And the main services of Tokopedia are e-commerce and marketplace, digital goods and lifestyle, and financial services. The business model for Tokopedia is platform commissions, where every successful sale in Tokopedia incurs a service fee. For advertising, an impression model where sellers bid to have their products appear on top of the search results, and value-added services, where a subscription-based revenue stream where users pay for unlimited free shipping and exclusive discounts. Next. For the industry context itself, Tokopedia has a competition such as Shopee and Blibli, and Tokopedia's market growth on 2025 is 90 billion US dollar, and the projected market size for 2030 is 194 billion US dollars. Next.
So here is the STP analysis on the take for Tokopedia's customers. So in here we use the segmentation. The demographic would be ages from 18 to 35, or basically students with or people who have early career employees. And then the geographic is basically tier one or tier two cities, and also urban places or high logistics that have high logistics coverage and high competition between platforms. And then behavioral, frequent purchases, heavy promo usage, and compares prices across apps. And for the psychographic, basically they want safe, convenient, and good value products and avoid refund hassles. For the targeting, the primary target is the frequent digital native shoppers around ages 18 to 35, and the secondary would be the family households ages 30 to 45 who are shopping for home needs, or the micro entrepreneurs or resellers who are trying to find products for their small business. And for the positioning, Tokopedia is this marketplace positioned around planned category driven shopping, supported by platform infrastructure and access to official brands or right holders via official stores to reduce trust risk. And then here is the intentional purchase journey plus key categories, which is the electronics, FMCG, home and living, and the platform enablers, and also the brand assurance mechanism. Next.
For the strategic context, Tokopedia operates in a highly competitive market with very low switching costs, so customers can easily move if their experience drops. In Indonesia, trust is especially important due to varying seller quality and fraud risk. That's why customer satisfaction directly builds trust, payment confidence, and overall platform credibility. Even a small drop in experience, like delivery issues or fake products, can immediately cause customer churn. So overall, customer satisfaction is key to maintaining trust and long-term growth. Tokopedia competes not only on price, but also on reliability, customer experience, trust, and its ecosystem like payments and logistics. This means customer satisfaction becomes a key differentiator, not just an operational metric. If satisfaction is not maintained, there are major risks like higher churn, rising costs, and damage to brand reputation.
And then here is basically the survey design that we did for the Tokopedia customer satisfaction survey. For the core satisfaction dimensions, we have price competitiveness. The questions involve competitive pricing, promotions, value for money, and also the price clarity. And then there's customer experience, in which the questions involve easy navigation, product search, clear information, and also smooth checkout and payment. And we have the third, which is reliability. So it's about on-time delivery, product matches description, tracking usefulness, and also the complaint handling. And then the trust and security, which is about payment safety, data protection, trust in sellers, and credibility of reviews. And also the innovation or features, in which its questions are about the feature improvement or the platform completeness. And then how do these each questions link to the satisfaction? So the functional value, there is price, promotions, and value for money. And there for ease of use, there's the app usability and transaction convenience. And then service consistency, in which there's delivery, product accuracy, and complaint resolution. And trust information, in which it is about payment security, solid trust, and reliable reviews. And for platform value, it is about feature completeness and continuous improvement. And how do we avoid ambiguity in this survey is, so we have a simple and direct wording, and then there's one idea per question, and it includes only recent Tokopedia users. And we use the 5-point Likert scale, so strongly disagree to strongly agree. And it ends with open-ended questions so that we can capture deeper pain points. And here is the link for our forums. Next, please. Okay, so this is going to be the service quality evaluation from our conduction of the customer satisfaction survey. We are trying to identify the key drivers of the customer satisfaction and the service quality gaps in Tokopedia. And here, so we basically use Cochrane to try and validate that the data that we had, that we tried to get from the survey is statistically sufficient. So the total respondents from the survey is 109. Meanwhile, the required samples is 62. And we use the population for industrial engineering, KKI batch 2024, which is 382. And then here are the calculations to find the CSI, or the customer satisfaction index. Based on the aspects, we calculated the mean importance score and the mean satisfaction score until we got the CSI, which is 78.37. And it is grouped into the satisfied customer satisfaction index. So basically, Tokopedia achieves a CSI of 78.4%, indicating that the customers are generally satisfied, but the platform has not yet reached a extremely satisfied level. And then we also perform the IPA graph to find the gap analysis, in which we can see here that the pain points are the highest gaps, which are in reliability and also trust and security in 0.95 and also 0.76. And we also found the strengths of Tokopedia, which were from the highest mean satisfaction score and also the smallest gaps in the IPA, which is customer experience, price competitiveness, and also innovation or features. In here, the pain points is also supported by the customer qualitative responses in the essay or the questions at the end. There are a lot of people who say that there are too many fake sellers or slow delivery. Thanks.
So, Tokopedia itself is currently experiencing a trust deficit at the execution level, where reliability and trust and security has the highest gaps between importance and performance. And despite the existing gaps, Tokopedia possesses several high-performing attributes that can strategically be leveraged, such as customer experience, price competitiveness, and innovation and features. and how does satisfaction affect growth, profitability, and resilience. For growth, growth is driven more by promotions and acquisition, and it impacts limited repeat purchase frequency, weakened word of mouth growth, creates dependence on marketing spend. For profitability, moderate satisfaction means lower loyalty, and lower loyalty means lower customer lifetime value. It impacts higher customer acquisition costs to replace turnover users and compress profit margins. For resilience, switching costs to other competitors are sorry. For resilience, switching cost is low, especially when competitors offer similar prices and are more reliable. And it impacts high customer turnover risk under competitive pressure and a low defensibility of market position. For the key takeaways, Tokopedia attracts users easily but struggles to keep their trust. And gaps in reliability prevent satisfied users from becoming loyal customers, limited long-term growth. Next.
Okay, so Tokopedia already has high customer satisfaction, around 80%, but there are still gaps in actual experience. The main issues come from three areas: seller quality, logistics reliability, and customer service. So the focus is not on attracting users, but on improving operational reliability. First, seller quality. Complaints about fake or unreliable sellers reduce customer trust. To fix this, we strengthen verification, monitor performance, and increase transparency like verified badges. This helps rebuild trust and reduce negative experiences. Second is logistics. Delivery delays shows a gap between expected and actual performance. We improve coordination with couriers, provide accurate tracking, and optimize delivery processes. This leads to more consistent delivery and higher customer satisfaction. The third one is customer service. Slow responses increase customer frustration. We improve response speed, resolution processes, and make support more accessible. This results in faster issue resolution and better customer retention. To conclude, starting with the performance overview, we see some gaps impacting overall user experiences. The main pain points are logistics reliability and customer service responsiveness, which leads to delay and user frustration. From a business perspective, this can reduce trust, retention, and long-term growth. So our strategic focus is to improve logistics reliability and enhance customer service to deliver a faster, more consistent, and reliable experience. I think that's all for our presentation. Thank you very much.